locked in my mind and trapped in the zoo. Ooh, if I only ever knew. And so are you. Ooh, if we only ever knew. We're trapped in.
Hi everyone. So I decided to make a quick energy update to see what's happening, what's going on. I pre-shuffled the cards and laid them out. I haven't seen them yet. So, okay, let's start. I also have this vice versa deck pre-shuffled for clarifiers if I need it. And let's see what's going on. We already have at the bottom of the deck the card Positive Movement Forward, which is something that has been coming up a lot. And Mercury retrograde is over, and Jupiter is in Sag, and all these amazing energies coming up. Most of the planets going direct. It really tells me that a lot of us kind of reached a checkpoint in our journey, and this is very huge and very major. There has been a lot of things that have been healed, and this is literally like a new checkpoint. What my friend Scarlett mentioned, basically, that if we die now, in our next lives we will start from here. So there's been a lot of karma that has been cleared. So here's what's going on for December. This is a lot of positive things. Well, I just almost finished the reading and I saw that my camera was not recording. Well, that's just awesome, isn't it? I'm gonna recap pretty fast. So, as I said, the bottom of the deck, we have Positive Movement Forward, which is showing to me that we have been going through a lot of changes and transformations, as you can see this card. For this year was very major. There was a lot of union happening within us, a lot of healing done, and it's this whole new thing. It's like a new checkpoint for us, completely new checkpoint that we have never reached before in our journey. It's something completely new. I feel like there's almost nothing more left to heal, at least for now. This card came up in my last reading, and it was the last card. It's Rejoice in Celebration, or the Three of Cups, and to me this card really kind of speaks a lot about union. And union can happen at many levels. It doesn't always have to be physical union, although I do feel that a lot of physical unions are coming up. But we have the memories of love here, which is the Six of Cups basically. And this is a strength card, which to me kind of speaks of the high vibration of this card. That is really, it takes a lot of strength to be compassionate and loving unconditionally towards yourself and towards someone else. And this card was very prominent in my last reading when I spoke that we're kind of faced with our shadow self and trying to merge it within us and overcome it. And this takes strength too, because there is duality here too. We have the beast inside, which kind of represents our primal instincts, our ego, and we have the old wise man, the one who tamed the beast and transformed it by using its instincts to something much higher, much on a conscious level. So I do feel like this speaks to me purely of reunion. You have the memories of love card, and it's like everyone has been sending, like a lot of us have been writing like letters or kind of sending out intention to our beloved, wanting to reconnect, writing a love letter, and it's like all of these wishes have been sent out to the universe. We're letting it go so that it can be manifested. So I'm still saying that I feel like there will be a lot of unions happening a lot more and more as we progress. And it's important to know also that we're still transforming. It's not completely over. And I keep hearing that it's very important to honor and nurture your transformation. Honor and nurture your transformation, because it can, if you don't do that, it can fail at any moment. It can fail at any moment. That's why it's so important to nurture yourself and respect your mind, body, and soul, so that this can be really sacred and kind of cocooned transformation, so that when it's ready and finished, it can fully blossom and prosper. And I mentioned something else that recently I've been kind of getting messages for the original pairs. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I might make a video of it. But basically, it's believed that the original pairs are basically just that. And you can almost see the original pairs as the rule. First, they come together. They walk the journey first and kind of initiate all of their tribe. And when the original pair comes into union, so the rest will follow, basically. And it's like the root going to the stem and then the crown. There is the other option where the tribe is sort of like the root and the original pair is here in the crown, so that when the tribe first walks the path and goes into union, so the original pair will follow the last. But nevertheless, I've always seen this journey like a tree. This is why it's so important to know your purpose and your mission, because we all have our purpose in this journey. I don't know why it's not focusing. Come on, focus. So yeah, I was saying we all have our purpose in this journey, and it can't be the same for everyone. This is why it's important to know what you're here to do. So that you can kind of focus there, because it will be silly if you're meant to be in the roots to try to be the crown, you know? Because I've been kind of getting the message that for many of us, since this card came up, focus, please. Yeah, this is a choose wisely card. For many of us, I feel like our higher self is planning for us now, probably for the upcoming year. And again, this is why it's so important to honor your transformations, honor yourself, be patient with yourself. This card is also about patience. And try to stay in high vibration, because really I do feel so strongly that our higher selves are planning for us. Have a little chat with it. Try to manifest, like try to send out everything that you want to manifest for the upcoming year. And if it's for your highest good, your higher self will take this into account. That's why it's important to stay in high vibration, so that you can be speaking the same language as your higher self. Don't get into ego, and keep planning and manifesting. Well, planning, we're now in a planning stage. And this card came up, as I said, very strongly in my last reading, which I spoke of. We've been really facing our shadow selves, duality, light and darkness. It's something that we needed to integrate within us. And as you can see, it's important to know that the darkness can be used for good, and the light can be used for bad as well. Nothing is black and white. Nothing. Everything has a lot of shades and colors. And the goal is the scepter, that for me, see how they're both holding it, and to me it represents unity in consciousness. The more we unite within ourselves, the more the rest will follow, the more the collective will follow, and the more we're bringing that unity consciousness. And it's amazing that the reading started with a tree of Cups, and it ended with Three of Pentacles. The most positive trees in the deck. Partnerships and alliances. This card is kind of amazing, because again, to me, does speak of union more than any other card. You see here, this is the feminine hand holding the masculine, and the blue flag, the pink flag. It's like they're finally coming together to work together, to partner up together. This card represents the duality as well. But this time the duality is kind of working together. They're working together. This is a strong card of union for me. Working together. I keep hearing that working together. I don't know what that means, but I feel like it's high time that the divine masculine and feminine are united to work together. No more separate work. It's time for united work. Before my video cut out, I asked for clarifiers for the shadow card, and I got the Knight of Swords and the Hermit, which they're not yet ready to. This is still going on, I feel, but it's kind of happening simultaneously, because on this side, this knight is not ready to show his face. He's not ready to kind of let the armor down. So he's still a bit in a battling mode, in a fighting mode. Maybe kind of diving in the journey of knowing what our shadow is. And this is the Hermit, but on this side, the Hermit is already received the wisdom he needs, and he's kind of coming out of his cave, of his solitude, and he's ready to go out inside the world to create. And I feel like oh wow, I think that this is a divine masculine here, because I feel like they've been doing a lot of thinking and a lot of soul searching, guided by the divine feminine. I don't know if you can see in this card, the Hermit, there is a moon here. I'm hoping this would focus. Yeah. Stop, focus please. Yeah, there is a moon here in female's face in the moon. And I very strongly feel that this is representing the divine masculine, embodying the Hermit energy, trying to face their shadow side as well. But I feel like they've already faced a lot of it, and now they're kind of ready. They have found the light, and now they're ready to get out there in the world and preach their wisdom, act on their wisdom. This is a card of action as well, the Knight of Swords, and this has been all guided by the divine feminine. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a female face in the moon that has been illuminating the dark nights of the Hermit, illuminating his path. It's not on this side, you won't see the moon. You will see only his light. That is the only thing that's lighting his way and guiding him. On this side, you have the moon. The moon that represents the divine feminine, that has been secretly shining her gentle and dimmed light to her beloved, so that they can find the way. I want clarification for the partnership and alliances card. Wow. Wow, my god. Oh no, this reading so good. This is the Two of Wands, and this is the Knight of Cups. Yay. This is the moment of planning. This is where you're thinking, what is my next step? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna reach my goals? I already have my goals. I already know what I want to achieve, but now how this is going to happen. And it almost feels like the universe is looking at you and asking you, how do you want to go about this? Like, what do you want? As I said, I've already strongly felt that our higher selves are planning for us, and they're kind of asking you, like, let's work in team together. It's me and you, not only me anymore. It's like we're already on a conscious level, vibrationally ready to plan with our higher self. This is a form of union as well within ourselves, within our consciousness to our higher self. And this is the Knight of Cups. Oh my god, so romantic. So yeah, I feel like a lot of this journey, I mean, this journey can be a lot of work, healing, healing, work, trauma, healing, work, and trauma. And we focus so much on healing that at one time we forget how to offer cups of love. We forget where our cups of love are. We forget that this journey can be joyful and romantic. We create it, so if we want that, we can choose it. No one said that it has to be only work and no play, no joy, no fun, no romance. Of course it can be. And I feel like a lot of um, the twins maybe are kind of planning to do that, offer their cup of love to their beloved. Regardless if it's the masculine or feminine. I mean, we're all in this together, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna get clarified for the transformation card. Wow, I just asked for clarification of the transformation card, which is the death card in tarot, and this is what I got. This is the King of Swords and Queen of Cups, but from this side, this is the King of Swords, and he appears very strong and he has all his shit together, but on this side is actually shown what he's facing. And don't be fooled if you see your divine masculine not responding to waves, updates, upgrades, whatever you want to call it. Don't be fooled if they don't react as you'd suppose them to react, because this is what they're facing. This is what you see, and this is what they see. This is what they're facing. A lot of turmoil inside of them. This is how they're responding to that transformation. Kind of more, it's more passionately, more wildly, but they won't show it. They want to appear very cool and collected in front of you, like they have it all together, you know, kind of embodying the Emperor energy. But don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. They're experiencing everything. While the feminine, since we are kind of the leaders of this conscious revolution, and we're very much used to all of these waves of transformations and healing and past traumas coming up, we're kind of flowing with it a lot more. We've kind of surrendered very much to this journey, and we're very much open to anything that comes. This is why we are represented by the Queen of Cups, because she's in flow and in tune with her emotions. She has her cup in front of her, so in front of her heart, and she's ready to give and ready to receive. This is a very flowing, open energy where nothing, we're not resisting, we're just flowing with it, wherever it takes us. What else? Let's clarify the Choose Wisely card. Wow! We got two kings. King of Wands and King of Pentacles. So, although it's from this side, which basically the King of Pentacles on this side kind of shows the more sensitive side of the king, that he's actually very abundant, like he's looking out for his tribe, his animals, his kingdom, if you wish. It's showing a much more in tune energy with the nature, much more feminine side of him. And I feel like a lot of divine masculines might be showing, since there are a few groups, of course, this is what a lot of divine masculines will want to show you, and this is why they're choosing this. Maybe their higher self is choosing this path for them to really be more open to the sensitive side within them. And the King of Wands from this side is, he's kind of letting us know that you see this huge snake right here around the tree. It shows knowledge. It shows that they know a lot more than they reveal to us for whatever reason. But I feel like this is sort of like energy of removing masks and showing your real face. They will be showing a lot more what they really know, their wisdom, their knowledge, and also their sensitive side, their caring side, their more feminine side. Kind of want to clarify the Strength card. Oops. Chariot is a major theme for everyone right now. What is the power card for? Wow. Wow. We have the World and Four of Wands. I'm getting a bit mixed message here. As I said, the Four of Wands does speak to me about the union as well, celebration, much as the Three of Cups. But on this side, I feel like it's reminding us to not focus so much on the union itself. I'm not saying detach completely, but try to not focus there as the end goal, because we're already there somehow. Just because we don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. See the flames here? This is a candle with a red flame and a candle with a blue flame. It's an amazing deck. I don't know, it does speak to me a lot of union. Even though I'm saying don't focus there, try to don't really not focus there and let the universe kind of do its thing, because this is the World card. Let it happen naturally, because it's just a lot of positive